Whoa. It smells like molding Jolly Ranchers. Alright, so today we're trying out Forever 21 makeup. Makeup has been on Forever 21 for, I feel like, a few years now, but I had no idea how many different brands and stuff they carried now. For this video, I'm sticking to the Forever 21 brand. So they carry other brands, but then they also have their own line of makeup, and I thought it'd be fun to try out that stuff instead because you can get the other makeup other places. So I did pretty much a full face with Forever 21 makeup. So if you're excited for this video, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. By the way, I have videos testing out Claire's makeup, Dollar Tree makeup, 7-Eleven makeup. I'll link all those down below. If you're new here, you can join the Bayrito family and subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. All right, here we go. Putting Forever 21 makeup on my face. If you want to see how I got this look, you're in the right place. Just keep watching. So I've already washed my face and I just moisturized. I have a zit on my lip right now. Literally on it. So I have a face primer here to try. Check out this packaging. 10 out of 10 for the pun down here. So this primer was $6.90. Looks like it's a silicone primer. It has dimethicone as the third ingredient. Those typically break me out, but do it for the video. Ooh, I just put on a perfume sample. What was this? Gucci Flora. That shit is strong. Have this $7 primer sealed. Oh my god. So it just twists right off of there. Whoa, okay, so it's totally clear. Yep, definitely a silicone primer. So I'm just gonna apply this, see if it smooths out the pores at all. It feels exactly like the Maybelline Baby Skin. Feels very soft but almost greasy. I personally am not a fan of the Maybelline one. Definitely did a little something to the center of my forehead. So I'm gonna let that primer set in for a couple minutes and we're gonna talk about this sponge. I couldn't not buy this. This sponge was $2.90. I'm really into this packaging. They have a few things that were in this almost like Milk Makeup or Pat McGrath bag packaging. Also, you could totally reuse these bags if you're traveling or something, if there's something small. Oh, this is weird. I don't know why this is grossing me out. There, you can feel the ridges between each color. Whoa, definitely feels squishier than a lot of the sponges I've tried recently. Which one did I just try in a video? The 7-Eleven one. This one definitely feels softer. I'm gonna go wet this. That definitely got pretty big. I mean, it's like the size of my eyebrow to my lip. Pretty large. It feels pretty squishy. So I'm excited to try this. So foundation was one of the few things that I could not find. I placed this order a few weeks ago, so I'm trying to remember what the situation was with the foundation, but I know there weren't any shades even remotely close to my skin tone. The closest one I could find was not a Forever 21 brand. It was by Lottie London, the Selfie Ready foundation. And this is actually not their lightest shade. This is in the shade Pale Toffee, so I think this is still going to be probably too dark. I think it was like the second or third lightest shade. You can get this on Ulta, so I think I'm actually going to save this for a Foundation Friday video, but I'm going to get the lightest shade on Ulta. All of the other foundations, it was like 2 or 3 shades in each foundation, and just none of them seemed like they were going to work for my skin tone. So I'm going to go with the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation in 105. Cannot remember if I have to mix this one, but this is almost out. I haven't used this in a while. But we're going to do one half of my face with a sponge, and then the other half with a brush. This is like such a cringy feeling. Actually, that primer feels like it set into my skin nicely. It doesn't feel quite as slippery. Let's start on this side with a sponge. Seems to be soaking up quite a bit. Put out a quarter size amount and that's already all gone. I'm gonna try the side of the sponge instead of the bottom and see. It's kind of doing that thing that some sponges do where it just like stamps it instead of actually blending it in. Like you can see the marks. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. This is soaking up a ton of product. I'm going to do... What word was that? So before I do my forehead, I'm going to go in on the other side and use this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And see if the coverage and everything is any different. Yeah. Getting a bit better coverage on the brush side for sure. I'm going to try and kind of build this up a little bit more with this sponge again. Do you see that? I don't know if you guys... no, I don't know if you can. Okay, right there. See that line right there? It kind of just removes the foundation. As far as the primer, I don't really think it did anything around this area, but my forehead does look really smooth. So for concealer, I believe the only one that they had from the Forever 21 line was the Concealer Duo. Look at that marble. So it has a stick concealer on one side that says for dark spots, freckles, blah, blah. And then down here it has a brush applicator. I'm gonna start out with the under eye. So I'm gonna use the brush applicator first. And it looks like a nice paddle. This looks exactly like the Urban Decay Naked Skin paddle. I actually have it right here. Let's compare these two wands. Yeah, this looks almost identical. So here's the two wands. It has that like flattened paddle kind of wand. I really like the applicator of the Urban Decay Naked, but let's see. I'm gonna first go ahead and blend it out with the brush on this side. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna try and finish blending this out, and then I'm gonna get real up close. I look like I am literally 95 underneath my eyeball. Okay, I'm gonna try and blend this out with my finger. I don't know why I'm using my second finger right now. So that's smoothing out some of the weird whatever just happened, but I mean, that's like pretty much the same as the other eye. So it didn't really do a whole lot. I'm gonna add a little bit more and blend this out with my finger instead. Maybe the brush was the problem. Nope, something super weird is going on with this concealer. I don't think I've had a concealer look this bad since, what video was it? Was it the hidden, might have been the hidden drugstore video. Wow, that was pretty horrible. How much was this thing? That was $4.90. Save your $5. Let's try the stick side underneath the eyes because it really can't get worse than that. This one looks lighter for sure. I'm gonna try the brush first again because that's how I usually like to blend out my concealer. Okay, that side is not bad at all. Sitting pretty well under there. So that's how much concealer you get. I don't know how quickly you would go through that. I'm gonna do it on the other side. It has a little bit of a tug to it, not to where it's uncomfortable, but it doesn't seem to be melting away. So I don't know how long this would last you, but I don't think it would totally disappear in 2 days. Curious how this blends on top of the other thing. Much better than before. This side still is not looking too hot. This side definitely looks much better. This side is pure shit. This side, not too bad. So I have this face palette that I got for contouring bronzer mostly, but it has this shade right here. I'm not sure if this has shimmer in it. It almost looks like it does, but I'm wondering if I could use that to set my under eyes. I'm gonna take it out of here and see. This face palette was, is that a 6 or an 8? $6.90. That might work as like an all over powder. I don't know. Let's try it for the under eyes. Oh, nope. Definitely more of an all-over face powder for me. That just made this side look quite heavy under there. Don't like that as an under eye powder. To lighten it up, I'm going to use my usual Physicians Formula powder. Lately, I've been setting just this part of my face just so it's easier to blend powder products on top. So I'm going to use that same middle shade in the palette that I tried for under my eyes and just set my cheek area. It's almost getting like a little bit patchy in some areas. Dude, this side looks so not good. Okay, so for eyebrows, I was planning on doing this. This is a brow tattoo, but then I read the back and it says it lasts for 3 to 7 days long. I leave for Europe in 2 days, so I don't really want to be having janky eyebrows on for the trip. You also have to let this set for 2 hours. I think this is a Korean product. I've been seeing a lot of these brow tattoo kind of things lately. Whoa, it's like a jelly. I still want to try this at some point. Let me know if you guys want to see a separate video testing this thing out. But that was, what? I spent 18 bucks on this thing. We're definitely going to be trying it out now. So I'm going to do my brows really quick, but first I'm just priming my eyes with MAC's Paint Pot. They actually did not have an eye primer on there from their brand. Okay, I threw some brows on. So let's go back into the contour palette. This is the corner shade. That one looks quite orangey. Here's this shade. Oh, I like that one. Okay, we're gonna go in with that one. Why did I even put perfume on? I'm going to bed in like 2 hours. It's like 9 p.m. when I'm filming this. So again, I'm taking this shade right here. There's something a little bit patchy about these powders. It's looking a lot better on camera. I don't love the tone of this or how it looks on my skin in real life. I actually want to try and take the deepest shade in the middle on more of a contour brush and just define a little bit. Does not look bad. I'm just not liking them. What do they do up there? Very excited to try this blush. This is their ombre blush. This looks exactly like that Essence one. This is in the shade Coral, and this was $5.90. Sturdy packaging. I'm always really curious what those machines would look like, the things that actually package products. Okay, so it looks like there's a little bit of a shimmer in here, which I really enjoy in blushes usually. I'm gonna swirl and see what it looks like. It's like a nice pink shade. And then here's just the coral one, very light coral. And then here's the deepest pink side. That's bright. Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna mix them on a brush, obviously. Whoa, that was very, very powdery. You can see the dark shade kind of sticking right there. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little tap. Ooh, it definitely gave a little bit of a glow. Almost looks like I have a highlighter on. I like the shade of that. It's very powdery. Even when I first went to put it on my face, you definitely get some powder flying up. Like the powders have almost fallen down or something. Alright, so this highlight looks very similar to two products that are already out there. It looks really similar to my favorite Makeup Revolution highlight, the Goddess of Love, which was kind of a dupe of the Too Faced product like this. This was $6.90. So I'm going to go in with this light white shade right here. Definitely emphasizing my texture. You can see everything right here. Not the most flattering. I'm going to try that middle shade for my nose highlight. There's definitely chunks of glitter in there, which isn't really my thing. Some people really enjoy that in a highlight. Okay, don't particularly like it, don't hate it, kind of the theme so far. Before we go in for eyeshadow, I'm going to use just the Pixie Fixing Mist. I don't think they had a setting spray. I didn't see one by the Forever 21 brand. Oh god. Oh god, that just went in my ear. Where's another one? I'm gonna do this one instead. I haven't used this in a long time. This is the Insta Ready by Physicians Formula. Okay, now this I don't feel at all. So the side with the Pixie, the highlight is definitely popping more now. So when I was looking online, I came across two eyeshadow products that I'm really excited to try. I think these are what I'm most excited to try from the Forever 21 line. This looks really similar, like layout-wise, to the Pixie palette. This was $8.90. Looks like there's some nice, more cool tone shades. And then you have a nice warm brown, and then a shimmer. Ooh, that red. That looks pretty. Felt super soft. The mattes are a bit stiff. That was definitely with a good rub. I think I want to use the mattes out of that palette, and then I got the second thing that I am so excited to try. Does this look familiar to anyone? This looks pretty similar to the Hourglass product, that palette that they came out with. I think that was last year. Look at that. That is so visually appealing. This one was $6.90. Oh, that felt pretty rough. That feels very rough. Once you rub it though, I mean, that looks pretty. I'm definitely pressing pretty hard and rubbing quite a few times. Ooh, that one looks pretty. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna be going for. Do I ever know what look I'm going for? Looks like I just ate hot Cheetos. Don't know why that went pink. But I'm gonna start out with this palette. So let's go in with this shade right there. So I finally got rid of the Christmas tree. We're back to the bush. This video is actually going to be going up, I think, before a few others that are pre-filmed that still have the Christmas tree. But, you know, we can keep the holiday spirit going on a little longer. And I'm going to keep the hanging lights up. I feel like it adds a nice ambiance to the background. Let's take this brown shade right here. Whoa. These are the kind of eyeshadows that you really got to touch lightly because they just kind of move. I'm actually just going to take my finger. What's up with you guys? So right now when I'm filming this, it's December 31st. No, it's December 30th. I haven't obviously left from my trip yet, but I'm excited to film a Shadow and Schmooze when I get back and just catch you guys up on everything. We're just going to have a chat. I think I'm going to do these cooler tone browns. Let's take the deeper one first. I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to put that kind of on the middle, and I think we're going to put that lighter brown towards the center. Doesn't look very metallic. I'm gonna take this shade. Ooh, that one's pretty. Still doesn't look like super metallic. I might try wetting it in a second, but I'm just gonna go and blend out those edges a bit. This is that light pinkish shade. That looks like it has potential for the inner corner. I'm gonna try wetting these. I think they need a little help. All right, first I'm going to go into the lightest shade though for the inner corner, and then I'll go back in with the darker one since I'm going to be using the same brush. So I'm going to take that light pink shade, I think. Okay, just wet it. I'm going to try again. Getting a little bit more of a pop. It almost has like a blue tone to it. I am going to go in with the highlight palette. I'm going to take that middle shade. Okay, that's helping. For lower lash line, I'm going to take a flat edge brush and I'm going to go in with that same brown shade. I just want to keep it on the outer third right there. I want to try wetting that middle brown shade. Definitely made it more cool toned. I don't know about more metallic though. Pretty color, just not very metallic. And these are quite scratchy, so definitely pass on these. Also not super impressed by, which I'm kind of bummed about. I had high hopes for this. Matte shades just aren't that soft or pigmented. The red shade looks nice, this burgundy shade, that looks really pretty. It's like some of them are soft and then others are totally hard and scratchy. All right, we've got a liquid liner to try, folks. This is their felt tip eyeliner. This was $4.90. That is what the tip looks like. Whoa, very black. It looks very shiny right now, but that might just be because it's wet. We'll see if it kind of mattifies. I can't actually see my face like straight on like you guys can. So whenever I edit back, my wings look totally different, but like right now they look the same size. So this one might be bigger. I'm human. Yeah, that one might be quite a bit bigger actually. It definitely isn't a matte eyeliner. It's actually very shiny, like super shiny. Feels sticky, but it's not transferring. I think that's just how it feels. We'll see at the very end if it still feels tacky like that, but it feels pretty sticky. So I have this Forever 21 Mega Lash water resistant mascara. They didn't have Forever 21 brand eyelashes. Oh, this looks exactly like CoverGirl Lash Blast. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Look at this. It has this super short, stumpy kind of, I can feel this eyeliner on my eyes. Oh, I kind of like that. I'm not getting very much volume, but I'm getting good length. So I think layered, this one might work well with another mascara. I'm gonna put on some other false lashes and I'll be right back. All right, so I just put on lashes and these are so nice and fluffy. I'm trying these for the first time. They're the Morphe Go On and Fake It's. Put on some bottom mascara. So for lipstick, I got 3 different options here. Well, 2 lipsticks and then 1 lip gloss. This is a Velvet Matte liquid lipstick. This was $3.90. And then this is the lipstick crayon. I like the packaging of the liquid lipstick with the pink cap again. By the way, this is in the shade Coffee. And then this lipstick crayon was also $3.90, and this is, I think it's just natural. Oh, I totally forgot about this eyeshadow. I just did an army green look, so I kind of didn't want to use this anyways, but I'll take this out and swatch it. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. It says Velvet Shimmer. This was $3.90. That's pretty expensive for a single eyeshadow from Forever 21. So let's see how this thing is. Doesn't feel very soft, feels very dry, but that looks pretty. There's it swatched, that looks pretty. This lipstick you just twist up. Oh, this is very nudie. Ooh, that looks pretty. I might layer that on top of the liquid lipstick because I do want to try the liquid lipstick. Smells like cake, very cakey. That smells really good. Feels really thin. Ooh, I like that color a lot. Showing up a lot more warm on camera, it looks like. Feels pretty dry, quite drying. I almost don't want to put this over top. Let's just try a tiny bit right on the center. Ooh, that looks pretty too. That one looks like it has like a cream finish. I think I'm actually gonna go over it. Oh, wait, I forgot about this lip gloss. This is the Undercover Sheer Lip Gloss. I'm feeling the matte lip right now, so I don't think I actually want to put this on, but I'll swatch it. This was $4.90. It kind of looks like an upside down lipstick. It has the kind of wand that I like. This is like the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick. Oh, that smells horrible. It smells like molding Jolly Ranchers. It says it's a sheer lip gloss. That is pretty friggin' pigmented for sheer. Looks like it has a nice color to it. It's unfortunate that they put this horrendous scent in it. All right, so this is the final look, trying out Forever 21 makeup. I'm gonna go through everything and tell you kind of the standouts, if there are any, and the things that I would just totally pass on. I think there are only 2, kind of 3 that I semi-liked. The first is a liquid lipstick just off of first impressions. It does feel quite drying, but I love the shade of this. If you don't mind thin, kind of dry formulas, not the best formula I've ever tried, but the shade is really pretty. The total fail, but also kind of okay, all in one, is the concealer. This, horrible. This though, before I powdered with that setting powder, I did like how the concealer looked. I liked the peach tone, but it was still nice and brightening and light enough. And it looked really nice. It had good coverage, so I would try that out again. And the third, which the shade just looks really nice, and it felt nice and creamy and everything when I applied it on top of the liquid lipstick, is the lipstick crayon, so I would definitely try that again. Decent ones that I think some people would like is the illuminating powder. The highlighter little heart thing, not nearly as good, like remotely as good as the Makeup Revolution ones, and those are around the same price point, so I would just save your money and get those. And I like the end result of how the blush looks. Don't think it's the best formula, like the Essence one better. Yeah, everything else I tried, I think save your money. Oh, by the way, the eyeliner, when I was putting on the false lashes, I can still feel it. It feels like I have lash glue all over my eyes. It still feels sticky, and it's definitely very shiny. The eyeshadows I'm just not wowed by at all, but I'll have everything linked down below in the description box if you guys want to go check anything out, along with my necklaces, nail polish, jewelry, watch. Everything is always down below in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun filming it, even though there were some major duds. If you're new here and you want to stick around, don't forget to subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.